I had to go and splash some water on my face because, man, it's hot. It almost feels like summer already here in Colorado. But I wanted to share something with you guys today that was so profound and something I've been noticing a lot lately in my life during this crazy semen retention journey with God. And it really just has to do with the battle of the energies, right? And I noticed, that obviously like attracts like, meaning you attract who and what you are, most of the time. So let's say if you really love and have an abundance mindset, you attract more people of that mindset and you're repelled by people who aren't. And so I noticed recently that I've been attracting a lot of people who have high levels of retention energy. And it's funny though, because anytime two people come into a room where both men are retaining, or two women, whatever it is, right? When you come into a room and you have two strong, energies in the room, it's always going to be dominated by the person with the highest and strongest energy. Now, funny enough though, guys, I've been noticing this a lot more, around teenagers and things of that nature, because inevitably teenagers and kids have more of this sexual energy already retained within themselves, since they haven't, dispersed it yet, or maybe had sexual relations, especially kids, babies and things of that nature. They have their all natural, sexual energy at its highest peak, the strongest it'll ever be before they become awakened to the releasing of this power. And so I've been noticing this a lot lately, in places that I've had to go and travel. For some reason, I keep coming across like teenagers, and just kids, which annoy the crap out of me because they're so loud. I just want to be in peaceful and quiet environments. But I decided to take on the challenge to see if my sexual energy was stronger than theirs, right? Because why not? And funny enough, guys, it's funny how even they notice, they feel my sexual energy and they're aware of it. Like say I walk into like a Cane's Chicken, right? I don't know if you guys like that place. It's probably one of my favorite fast food places to go eat. But for some reason, that place is always crowded with like teenagers and high schoolers. And so when I go in, of course, there's like groups of kids, and I'm just like, oh, like, let me just grab my food, find somewhere nice and quiet where I won't be bothered and I could just get to work. And so, funny enough though, like I'll feel their energy. I can still feel how pure they are and how much of that sexual energy they still have retained within them. But it's funny though, because I notice how they dominate adults, and then I come into the picture and I'll just move or like do something, and like my energy will just dominate them, and they feel it. They're like, whoa, And it's funny because then they try to battle me in the sense where it's like they'll start screaming really loud, or like, trying to get me to jump or react to their energy, but it doesn't work, and I'm barely moving, like maybe doing something like this, and they're like, whoa, and it's like, to me, that's an accomplishment. To be able to have more sexual power and more energy than kids is probably the best thing that could ever happen to you, because kids are at their ultimate peak at that age. And the fact that their parents weren't able to create a life form strong enough to really conquer the world, I mean, gosh, there's so much that goes into it. Like if you even take a look at your parents and see what their sexual energy was, and when they created you, like were they fapping, were they not fapping, were they virgins? I mean, were they, wayward people, were they sleeping around? Like if you take everything into consideration, your parents at the moment that they conceived you, they created a certain type of energy and created you, right? They created that energy. And the fact that I'm dominating these kids, and I'm almost at 2 years, not even 2 years. I can only imagine in 33 years, right? And I'm already dominating these kids. I'm like, dude, these kids have no chance. Like it's, to me, I love it, but it's like, yeah, dude, these adults now are just messing up the gene pool. Like there's a lot of people out there who should not be having kids. Like a lot of these kids are obviously by accident, or I just have my own opinion on the fact that we're just way too overpopulated with people who do not need to be here, because their parents, just take a look at their parents, they're not really doing anything significant with their lives, meaning like chasing their purpose, trying to serve God. You know, they're just out here drinking and smoking and just wasting time, right? And so the fact that I can dominate these kids with my energy, to me, is just astounding. And then not only that, guys, so also, you know, there's some maybe like, you know, a little bit older, maybe college kids that still retain. And it's funny because, you know, when I'm doing my thing and they pop up out of nowhere, like I feel their energy, it'll catch me off guard, because I'm like, this guy's retaining. And then like they'll try to like intimidate me, or they'll like try to intimidate other people, and I'm like, we ain't having none of that. So then I'll just like, not even like jerk, but I'll just like dominate them with my energy, and they don't even know it. Like, it's just like I put them in their spot. You know, it's crazy how the longer you retain, the powerful you become, and the stronger your presence is, the more you will dominate everyone around you, even people that are, you know, giants, so to speak, even people that are monsters like dogs, like anything, dude. Like, as long as you have a stronger presence, a stronger energy, you will dominate everyone around you. And that's just something that I'm starting to realize now. And if you can dominate kids with your energy, then you've crossed a major road, okay? You've crossed a major road when you can dominate kids like that, and dogs and pets and just anything, because it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter your size, it doesn't matter your ethnicity, none of that matters. If you have stronger energy than everyone else, you will win the battle, period. And so I want to let you guys know that's what's going on. Test it out for yourselves. Like, the person with the strongest energy, sexual semen retention energy, will win the room and dominate the room. So guys, keep at it. You're on this journey for a reason. I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. See ya.